well as non-spiritual abilities are inherent in the success and conclusions of my passion. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome. I'm back. How is everybody feeling? Let me know how the audio is, if you can hear me okay, or if I need to turn up the volume. I've had to mess with it a little bit because here, I think we're good. It gets kind of distorty sounding because I tend to get really excited. So I'm trying to find a good happy medium. So who do we got today? Welcome Kiki, Angelfish, Conscious Evolution. I'm watching for us. John Vinny, Griffin Love, welcome. Brett saved my life in rehab. Tell him to call Skits. We here for him. Well, hopefully he's watching right now. I'm honored to have you here, Griffin. Thank you. Hello, Fairy and fam. Hi, Emreed. Lucius, if you are here, let me know. Say hi. We have a friend in the house. Marty! Hi, rad ones. How is everybody? So, I think it's like a new moon or something coming up. Maybe it's tonight. I'm not sure. I've been kind of out of it the last couple of days. I don't know about you guys, but I've been fighting like migraines, and it kind of like takes me out. I should probably turn it down a little bit. So tonight I'm going to kind of keep it simple. We're going to do an hour, and oh, thank you, Morgan. We're going to do an hour. I'm just going to do some collective energy reading. No personal readings tonight, just because if I do that, I'll be on for like 3 hours, and I don't want to do that. I have an early session, then I have a lot of distance work that I got to do tomorrow. So, Dark Moon. Okay, yeah. Nice. Oh, first card of the night, Two of Fire. So, some of you might be finding yourself stepping into new contracts, partnerships, or just stepping into a new you. So you could be feeling like you're kind of coming into your own crown chakra, aching with the energies. You know, I was getting a lot of like third eye. I had the most interesting vision. I don't even know if I can talk about it because it was so strange. So I might have to I might have to save that for another video. Oh, 1010. Nice. I'm definitely getting a lot of movement forward for some of you guys. If some of you were feeling stuck or stagnant in the past, maybe you planted some seeds and you didn't feel like they were coming in, and now all of a sudden you're like seeing some of that come into fruition, and some of that movement forward could be slightly overwhelming. So just be aware that everything is happening for you, not to you. So if things are breaking down, things are shifting, people are leaving, it's only to bring in whatever it is you were trying to bring in. And so whatever is leaving or breaking down is releasing the resistance for whatever it is that you were trying to come in. So whether this is to start a new contract or business partnership with somebody, or just start your own business, whatever is being kind of moved out of your way is being moved out of your way for a reason, for your own highest good. All right, so that's Two of Fire. And go ahead and let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat, if anybody's having any questions or anything that you want to ask. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I haven't done an energy update in a while. Hey, Tom, what's up? Juice from the sky. 99199. Oh, got them nines. Hitting the mastery points. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, King of Fire. Time to focus, guys. So this goes along with that Two of Fire. So as kind of those seeds are coming into fruition, those seeds that were planted, and things are having to fall away and break down, now is the time to kind of focus on what is happening for you. Instead of focusing on what's happening to you, look at maybe what's coming in as the other things are moving out of the way. This This could bring in opportunities for you to connect with other people, even take advice from somebody you haven't taken advice from before because maybe your perception was too closed off. Bravery! What's up? What's up? How's it going? And then life experience, 16. Okay. So whatever this is, it's bringing in whatever that change is that you wanted. And this is significant life change. This isn't just some small change, you know, maybe you stop eating something and maybe it's some, no, this is significant. This is like jobs, relationships, homes, towns, everything is changing for you right now. But this is all happening for a reason. This is all happening for a good reason. Oh, show me your fire. Yeah. Yes. And the 9 of water. So there's those 9s, Morgan. Your wish comes true. So once the stuff falls away and you kind of get over that overwhelm of that movement forward, the waters begin to calm. You start feeling a little bit of that emotional fulfillment. You start seeing the mastery of your own manifestations. And you're like, wow, I brought that in. I created that for myself. That's what the 9 of water is about. It's really like all that lack, worry, anxiety that you may have looped over and over in the past is just kind of like fading in the distance. It might try to pop into the scene every now and then, but you're just, I'm just going to let that float on downstream, pass by me like I didn't see it. Oh, miss you too, Bravery. Sorry, I haven't been on for a couple weeks. 11/11 right now. 11 likes, 11 viewers. So, Fairy's been having lots of life changes, you guys, like lots. Lots happening. All happening for the better. Just things are going to be a little bit different. I might miss a couple Fairy Fridays here and there until my transition completes itself. So, I'm going to try to keep on with the Fairy Fridays. But if I miss one or two, you know, coming up here, just know that I'm thinking about you guys and that it just couldn't happen in that moment. And also, while I'm on that thought, because it just popped in my head, everyone who donated to my stepdad, like, thank you so much. He started the procedure. He started getting the work done. Like, everybody who donated and helped out and sent energy and healing, y'all made it happen. And honestly, it wouldn't have happened otherwise. And I'm just so, so grateful. I really am. I'm a 9 life force, 2 so sync. Oh, life force or life path? I'm not sure. I know I'm a 7. Totally understandable. Yes, thank you, Morgan. Did I bring any water up with me? All right. Thank you, Bravery. All right. So, let's see what kind of suggestions, advice Spirit might have for this new movement forward. Anything that might want to come through to help you all with that. Oh, you're welcome, Kiki. I'm glad I made it here tonight, too. If anybody's curious about the background music, it's all on my SoundCloud. The link is in the information box. And I think pretty much all the songs on there are free downloads, so if you like any of them, you can just download them for free. And I think some of them are even in the WAV format, like the high definition. Some of them are MP3, the older stuff is, before I knew much about making music. So, here's another 9. Them 9s popping up. Okay, so we got the 9 of water with the 9 of earth. And this is just going along perfectly with that 9 of water. So, advice from Spirit. Enjoy life right now how you are. Be grateful for the little luxuries that you have. And know that those luxuries are going to continue to multiply through that gratitude. Michelle Cannon Free! I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, I got distracted. Queen of Fire with the Hermit. So, don't be afraid to fly, okay? Now is the time to really just Look at your situation, what it is right now, instead of looking at everything bad that's going on and how you want it to change. Look at how it's perfectly working out for you for what you want to bring in, and be grateful for that. And that is going to help you break free of anything that was like keeping you in lack or like worry. Hermiting's great for this. That's why I've got the Hermit with another 9. You see that? 9s are coming out like, whoa. So this is also connected to, you know, meditation, self-discovery, and through your own self-learning and self-healing, you can begin kind of turning that around and healing others and teaching them to heal themselves. So getting into spiritual teaching after doing some significant healing work on yourself. Doug Stack, welcome. New name, new face. Thank you for being here. I love you, Michelle. So, you guys, don't underestimate yourself right now. Spirit is saying, trust. Trust in your ability to get what you want in this moment, in this now, by releasing the fear that it's not going to come to you, or that you're not worthy of having that. It's that fear, it's that lack, it's that it's not here right now energy that blocks it, that keeps it from coming in. So I want to kind of look around the environmental factors. Doug is my soul brother. Beautiful. Thank you for bringing him over here, Michelle. So Corn, talking about harvest here. 10, getting out of loops. This is seeing everything that happened play out and come into full circle, to where it's almost like repeating itself again, but you're seeing it this time, so it doesn't have to go back into the loop and go all the way through the circle again. That's all about that harvest. Like, finally, it's like it started here, and it's come all the way back around, and now it's here again, and you're like, whoa, I'm recognizing this. Let's not go back around again. Let's move out. Let's harvest that shit and get some abundance from it. Let's learn our lesson. All right, so that's... Pay attention to the environmental factors, the opportunities that show up. Don't be afraid to say yes to an opportunity if it comes knocking at your door because somebody told you you can't do that, you know? Don't get yourself stuck in a loop. I have that big time right now. Need to learn how to let it go. Just believe that you already have it. Even if you have to, you know how like when you were a kid and you do the make-believe and you can make a whole meal in front of you and eat it, and you go through all the enjoyment of eating a meal without actually eating it. What's that movie that they did that? Peter Pan? Do that. And actually feel as if you were having that experience. And that is how you drop that experience into your reality. You have to experience it inside first before it is out here. I was shaking and heart racing for 2 hours. Oh, I laid hands on my 6-year-old son, bad fall, holding his back, crying even though he's tough as nails. Immediately laid hands perfectly fine in minutes. Of course, you're talking about your child, and this card flips out 7. So that's significant. I think in that moment, you weren't only healing your child, you were healing your own inner child. Maybe from an incident that happened when you were a child where you didn't have that healing that you needed. And so you held that inside of you until you had this experience again. And then in that moment, in that time, you healed your child as well as your own inner child. Things try to get into my world, but if it's out of resonance, it can't get near me. Exactly. Everything is frequency. Everything is frequency. Beautifully done, Michelle. Yes, Morgan. I agree. Alright, so I'm going to kind of see if Spirit wants to give me a card for where you all stand in this experience as an individual. Oh, it's just my cat, guys. She's trying to go in and out, in and out. At least she's kind of figuring out that door on her own this time, so I'm not getting up and down a million times. Hey, if the music is too loud over my voice, let me know. Rattle. So, where you guys stand in this situation, I got the rattle with the wild woman. As you free yourself, you call back the fragmented pieces of your soul. Pieces of you that were stuck in trauma. This is stuff within the unconscious with the moon. Okay? So the more and more you go inwards, this is that meditation, that hermiting stage, and you listen to the why. Why was I triggered? Where does that come from? Figure out the why. There's always an unconscious connection to a shadow that's a fragmented piece of your soul. The more you're aware of those shadows and you bring them into the light, into your awareness to be healed, the echo of whatever shadow is held within you as it projects into your reality through another person or through an experience can be rewritten simply through that awareness. Simply by knowing that that is something that needs to be changed. A program, a belief system, a structure within your unconscious, subconscious mind. And you're like, nope, I don't want to play that anymore. That's what that 10 is about. Getting out of that loop. Seeing it come full circle and be like, no, I think I'm done with that one. We're going to move up. And then you go into that 11, which is like an initiation into the completion of that cycle. And then you get to transition into something completely new, completely different. So let's see what Spirit has for like your future energy. You guys to look forward to. Oh. Lightning. So somebody's definitely stepping into your power. Some of you guys are really stepping into your power with the lightning. And that's through rewriting those unconscious programs, getting out of those loops, and becoming a creator of your own reality. It's no longer being this autopilot human where you just kind of exist based on what your environment feeds you, and then you just kind of play that out. No, you're like, I see this, but I don't know if I want to experience that, so I'm going to choose this experience instead. And you start becoming a very conscious creator, and then your reality starts going exactly how you want it instead of how your reality wants you to experience it. Part of the sky. And that's 24. It's all about expansion, connected to Jupiter, embodying more of your higher self frequency, really stepping into your power. That's me on most days, but not the last few days. Yeah, the last few days have been really heavy. The energy has been, I literally felt drugged for about 3 days. Just couldn't function. Headaches, migraines. I have all these readings and healings. I was able to do one because I finally was able to clear my energy enough and get through that. And then today, I was going to do another one. Then I was like, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. That's why I'm keeping it short today, because the energy's been heavy. And that goes for like anybody who orders healings from me. Like if my energy's not there, I won't even do it till it's good, because I want it to be good for you. I want to be solid. And we had some dense energy. It got really hot in here all of a sudden. I don't know. Did somebody just show up? Did we get a new member? It got really hot. Crack the window for a second. Somebody new showed up. Say hi. Okay. I feel so nasty now. My headache is going to kill me. I'm sure of it. Oh, have you tried? So one of the things I do, Tom, when I get really bad headaches is I'll do like a sock full of rice or beans, and then I put a little cup of water in the microwave with the sock, and I heat it up for about 3 minutes till it's nice and hot, and then I wrap it in a towel, and I put it on the back of my neck or on the top of my face. I kind of go back and forth, and that's the only thing that gets me through the worst pain migraines. It's just ridiculous how bad they get, but that helps a lot. And then sometimes I'll put like an ice pack on the back of my neck, and then put my hands and feet in like the hot water of a bathtub. I'll like sit in the hot bath and then put the ice pack on the back of my neck. That works pretty good too. So try both of those. Taryn! Oh, was that you that made me super hot? I knew I felt somebody come in. I was like, oh, I feel really hot all of a sudden. I had to go crack my window, get some air in here. Of course, Soul Sis shows up. How are you doing? How have you been? Long time no see. Well, nobody's talking, so I'm going to pull some more cards. So let's see what kind of chakras we got working with. Maybe some activations coming in for you guys. Oof. Solar plexus. That's funny it says miracle too, because solar plexus is connected to your intuition. So if you really want to experience miracles in your life, you got to start following that gut feeling. If you're always following the mind, the logic, you're never going to have those miracles, because you're going to block them. You're going to resist them every time. Miracles come when you let go of logic, believe it or not. That's when the miracles show up. We are great. Hope you are doing well, and blessings. Doing great. I'm so glad you're here. So some of you guys maybe need to work on your self-confidence, trusting your intuition more in order to bring some more of those miracles in. If you're feeling stuck in a situation like, man, I just need a freaking miracle, start trusting your gut, because it's guiding you somewhere. If you get a feeling to maybe do this instead of something else, and your logic goes, oh, no, you shouldn't do that, and it tries to talk you out of it, maybe try trusting your gut for once and see where it takes you. I would love a card about future choices, currently if available. Yes, let's see. I'm going to pull that from my other deck. Since it's pretty quiet and there's nobody here, I know I haven't been on for almost a month now, so I didn't expect too many people to show up. So bravery, card for bravery, spirit, card for bravery, future choices. Let's see. Work opportunities. Spirit, any messages for bravery? Zara, I'm glad you're here. I just started reading your tarot today too. I'm gonna email you in the morning. I've been so busy, girl, you have no idea. I got super slammed. Like, I don't know how it happened. It's just like my shop went crazy. A bunch of people started buying stuff, so I got very busy. It's a good thing. I think it's because I was finally letting go of a lot of my own lack consciousness, and through releasing a lot of my own resistance and just trusting that Spirit had my back with this move and with everything, orders just started coming in. It was just like, and I know that it's all connected to just like releasing that resistance and allowing the abundance to flow by just feeling abundant, even, you know, when stuff is going crazy. Queen of Forces. So bravery, there's some balance that has to come in with the light and the dark, so we got to figure out what's out of balance. And I'm hearing throat chakra. I feel like we've talked about this before. Something karmic. This is a soul contract commitment to work with that. And this is working on bringing out the truest, most authentic version of yourself. And this could be through the help of another person. So be aware that interactions you could be having right now are part of a soul contract in order to get you out of some kind of a karmic experience connected to the throat chakra, connected to self-expression, and that's going to help bring full balance of that masculine, feminine energy. Hope to order from your shop someday. Oh, you will. Don't worry. Yes, the energies have been so heavy this week. I feel like we spoke about that last time we had a conversation. It hasn't lightened up too much. Been adulting a lot this week. I got a big settlement check, so we are looking for a car and possibly a new home. I'm afraid of spending all that money and getting back into debt. I hate this feeling. Work on every time you spend any money, Doug, see it as coming back to you as more than what you're spending. Every time you spend any money on anything, be like, I'm putting this money into this, but it's going to already pay for itself in this way. And if you can just do that with everything you spend, energetically, you're already getting a return on that money before you even spend it. And that's how you get out of that feeling. I've been doing that. That's how my shop started exploding. That's how I was able, like, I used to have the hardest time spending money on supplies. I was buying it and making everything in tiny little batches because I couldn't spend more than like $20 or $30 at a time. And I stopped doing that and I started spending a couple $100s at a time, and my shop exploded because every time I do it, I would see a return on that investment of twice of what I was spending, and it would happen every time. Like, perfect. You're welcome, Bravery. Sarah! I'm glad you're here. I am live. I haven't been live for about a month. It's going to be a pretty quick, quiet live because I have an early session in the morning and I have, 2 healings and 3 readings to get done. So I got a busy day tomorrow. You're very welcome, Doug. Does anybody else want a card? I'm only going to pull a couple more cards before I call it. I need this replay of meeting Nate's the boss here. What the heck was that? That was so weird. Oh, hold on. I have no idea how this leaf fell from all the way over there when my plant is all the way over here. That was weird. Like, just dropped from the ceiling, down, coming from nowhere. Tom, card you? Okay. That was super weird. I was not expecting that at all. Oh. These 9s like to come up. So, we got this card earlier, but this card wanted to come out for you, Tom. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Now is the time to really believe in yourself. Now is the time to step into your mastery, Tom. So this is all about using your fire, that passion within you to stand up for yourself, whether this is saying that you believe in something and people are telling you that you're wrong. If you believe it, then let your belief in yourself be all that matters in that moment. And that's going to help with the self-confidence. This is going to give you the opportunity to really start believing in yourself because you're going to stop needing other people's, what is the word? you're going to stop needing them to be okay with what you have to say. And you're just going to be like, this is my truth. Take it or leave it. That's what that 9 of Fire is all about. Really mastering that passion. Any other messages for Tom? No, I think that might be it. Let's see, who else we got here? I guess that was a quick one. 999 again? Oh, is it a 999 activation today? We got so many 9s today, it's insane. Excuse me, sorry guys. Okay, so we did Tom. Tom, yours was a quickie. Sarah and Taryn. Okay, Sarah. Thank you, Zara. Sending you lots of loves. Mwah. Okay, Sarah. Confirmation. Oh. So we got the Sweat Lodge. Sarah, now is the time to do some extra meditation. This is connected to tapping into your power. You may have to give some things up, or you may have had to give something up already in order to do this, okay? But it's time for you to really start tapping into that inner power. Thanks, Fairy. Take it or leave it, but if people keep leaving it. And the rainbow with the spiral. Okay, Sarah? So as you go within, you activate all the rays, the colors of the rainbow. And you move out of a loop into that spiral path. Alright, so Taryn, you still here? You're next. Card for you, Kiki? Yes, definitely. $8.44, I'm watching for us. Feel, don't think. Yes, exactly. So this is for Taryn. So getting out of something that you may have been stuck in or feeling stuck in. This is something that could have been looping from even a past life, something from the unconscious, because we've got the moon here with the Sphinx. That's all connected to that unconscious realms. So something was keeping you stuck in a loop, keeping you trapped, keeping you repeating something over and over. You had some kind of a conscious awareness, and as that you brought it from the unconscious up to the conscious, the loop was then broken in order for you to begin moving out. Ooh, with the ascent, there's the confirmation. You're definitely ascending. So whatever you're doing the right thing. You're tapping into Akashic information, and it's coming up from the unconscious into the conscious and moving you out of loops, out of situations and experiences and whatever that was keeping you stuck. So that was for you, Taryn. Okay, so we got Taryn and then Michelle. You're next. and then Kiki. Michelle and then Kiki. Do you think I'll get the home I just looked at today? I'll check that for you after Kiki. Yes, Nessa. You gotta wait your turn though. There's a couple people ahead of you. Hopefully you don't mind waiting. Okay. So, Michelle and then Kiki. So, Michelle, this one's for you. Oh, Michelle, we got unity with Archangel Sandalphon, connecting with like-minded individuals and allowing you to expand on original and maybe even traditional viewpoints and bringing them into a more expanded perception, something that you've developed in your own way through maybe a base foundation into a more evolved foundation. And this is allowing you to connect with people who are also evolving through their spiritual practices, spiritual transformations. This is bringing you into a more unity conscious experience. When I looked at the clock, it was 3609. 369. Any other messages for Michelle? I just got really hot again. Knight of Fire. So as you start tapping into that more evolved perception, things can start shifting and changing. So as your perception changes, your reality changes. So things might start moving around. You may even feel slightly overwhelmed or like, I don't have time for all of this. Kind of try to lay everything out and develop a plan that makes you feel comfortable with what you're experiencing, because whatever it is, it's bringing in something new, something very exciting. Just don't let yourself get overwhelmed, because the Knight of Fire can sometimes be an overwhelming energy as you're kind of shifting. So 5 is all about shift, change of the perception, change of the viewpoints, which brings in a shift in your reality and a change in your reality. All right, Kiki, you're next. All right. All right, Kiki. Card for Kiki. Queen of Keys. You're thinking about building something. It's like in the works. It's manifesting. You're very confident in it. It just hasn't fully appeared yet. Whatever this is very abundant. There's lots of green. Wishes fulfilled. That shift is coming in. Whatever it is that you're trying to bring in, it's coming in. You just have to believe in yourself and know that you are worth whatever it is that you're wanting. And that's ultimately what's going to drop that down into your reality. All right. So, Doug Stack, do you think I'll get the home I just looked at today? Let's find out. Oh, I miss you too, Michelle. Ooh, there might be a little bit of competition. feeling like there might be a little bit of competition. Patience is needed. You see how he's kind of got his feet on the coins there? He's got 2 across his chest, and then I have temperance. So right now, you need to balance the anxieties. So with the 9 of Swords, if you're having worries, thoughts, I'm not going to get this place, I'm not going to get this place, that's like swords right on your back, like keeping you from being able to stand all the way up. So if you can master the emotions, bring that into balance, along with that fire, that passion, that emotional passion, like that knowing, like, I got this house, like that faith, that trust, that is what's going to bring in that harmonious with the four of coins, that balance, that house, if that's what you desire, if that's truly what is going to bring in that emotional fulfillment. You have to let go of the anxiety, the worry, because that's going to block it or potentially have to move you into another potential, experience. So your mind is going to be your biggest battle right now. Pay attention to your thoughts. If you find yourself looping into worry, anxiety, I'm not going to get this place, or into situations where you would be in more of a lack or a lower frequency, try to see if you can switch it around. Like, what could I use as an example? So, thought comes into your mind. There's this other person who could possibly be in competition with this house, and what if they get it over me? Instead of thinking in that term, think, well, if this other person gets this house instead of me, it's only because this wasn't the right house and a better house is coming in for me. And as soon as you do that, you take yourself out of a loss frequency and you put yourself into the potential that you can and will get into that place or something better. You get what I mean? Hopefully that helped, Doug. All right, so Nessa, does Xavier still think about me? Let's find out. Just for the record, I usually don't do readings like this because it's a little bit slow. I'll make an exception just this once. But usually, like, love questions, stuff like that, I kind of skip over. I'm more of, like, a guidance reader. But we'll do a little bit. Spirit doesn't like to answer these kind of questions. Sometimes it takes me a while to get an answer. Ooh. Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords. If there is any thinking about you, it's kind of, there's a little bit of fighting in the mind. The Swords is definitely working with the mind. There's maybe thinking about potentially a new beginning, but then there's a fighting of the mind. So ultimately, opening a line of communication. If you want to know if he's still thinking about you, reach out to him. Be like, hey, how's it going? You don't have to be like, hey, how's it going? Are you still thinking about me? Just be like, hey, how's it going? You crossed my mind. I'm just wondering how you are. You really want to know if somebody's thinking about you, maybe instead of wondering, reach out and find out. All right, who's next? Oh, my cat I got a hairball. Hold on. Nope, not in my life. 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 There you go. Sorry, guys. That was gross. I would love a card. Okay, Katie. Oh, wow. I'm getting really far behind on the chat. Okay. Oh, perfect, Taryn. I'm super happy. Okay, Katie gets card. I hope that resonated, Nessa. All right, card for Katie. Spirit messages for Katie. Okay, 15 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and call it. Whoa, Katie, too many cards coming out. Let's take these two. We got the moon with the 4 of water. So, if you've been feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity or like you're missing something, there's some kind of an opportunity or something that you think you're missing on, you're not. Pay attention to the psychic insights that are coming in. Dream state, meditation, daydreaming. They're guiding you in the right direction. So whatever opportunity you think you might have missed or might be missing, it's not the right one for you. The right one is coming in. You just need to have the awareness of it first, and that has to come up from the unconscious. So you need to spend more time daydreaming until it clicks, and then you're like, figured it out. I know what I'm supposed to do. It will come to you like that, and you'll be like, oh my God, how did I not see this before? All right, Katie? Your internet froze, but those cards were perfect. I did read that part. Sorry, it's just my cat. She got in. She figured it out. Must head out. Good to see you are doing well. I'm so glad you're here. You came and you were here. Lucius Fidem A. What's up, Lucius? So Griffin showed up earlier. I forget what he said his name was. I'm going to the front to see again. Skits. He said to call him. All right, Lucius, if you're still here, call Skits. Okay, I gotta find where I'm at. I'm super behind on the chat. Sorry, guys. 369. Hi, everyone. Angel Sandal Phone. Sandal Phone. That's funny. It does, huh? You're welcome. Thank you, Free. General reading? Yes. All right. And anybody else, if you haven't put it in on the list, I'm closing it now. So no more readings. I'm writing it down. Because after this, I'm going to call it. Because I have lots to do tomorrow. But I'll be back more again. I won't be hiding so much. Okay, so Free. Yes, Tila, I'll give you a card after Free. Free. Ooh. So, Free. You could be having visions or seeing entities or apparitions. You could be having to do a lot of shadow work because of this. You are being guided from the other side. So spirit guides, higher self. If you feel presences, in your space, these are just helping you kind of learn to tune into your abilities, tune into your psychic abilities. You could be having some clairvoyance turning on, so you could be seeing energy or having visions or just seeing things out of the corner of your eyes that you can't explain. Or, you start to see people glow and you're like, why is this person glowing? That's interesting. So, know that this is all very normal. This is part of us evolving. We're all realizing that we are born with innate psychic abilities, that all of us have psychic abilities and they are all different and that we experience everything different. No two people who have clairvoyance are going to experience clairvoyance the same. All right. Oh, hey, Kiki, yeah, that sounds amazing. All right, so that was for you, Free. And Tila, you are next. Don't mind the naysayers. Oh, did we have some naysayers? I missed so much of the chat, man. Okay. Tila Valenzuela. Let's do this deck. I'll pull a card for you too, John Benny. I forgot. I think I might have skipped over you. I don't know if you said you wanted one or not. This one is for Tila. Tila Valenzuela. Sorry, I'm in a silly mood today. Oh, I lost my music. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Tila, an exciting new opportunity with the Ace of Fire. And this could even be a partnership or relationship. This could come after a resolution to some kind of a conflict. So if you're in conflict now, an opportunity could come in that could create a resolution or an opportunity to resolve whatever that conflict is and bring that relationship, that partnership closer, which then will bring in a new opportunity, something very exciting. This could even be career advancement or some kind of a change in your environment, something very exciting. All right. John Benny is next. I miss you 17th in the chat. Woo! Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sure I'm burping a lot today. It must be that solar plexus energy that's coming through. I think we're all getting collective solar plexus. Has anybody else been nauseous for like the last 3 or 4 days? Just like nonstop nauseous? I think that's the solar plexus, man. I guess this deck doesn't want to talk to you, John Benny. Let's try a different deck. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so somebody is coming out of a death and rebirth process. Spring has sprung for you, John Benny. You're finding some kind of a balance. This is with the will, the wisdom, and the mind. So all 3 aspects. You're working with 3. And the scribe. So this could be you writing your music. This could even you be journaling. Whatever this is that you're doing, this writing down is helping you bring in a completion of this death and rebirth process that you're going through, and bring in that full balance of all 3, that will, wisdom, and mind, body, soul, emotional body, spiritual body, physical body, however you want to look at that. Archangel, you're a real archangel, maybe not. LOL. You're welcome, Nessa. Not in my life, I know. I'm super behind. Raphael is your angel. Sarah S., I would love a card if you're willing. Sarah, you are the last card. Oh, Lucius, you deleted your message and I didn't see it. Darn it. Or did somebody else retract it? All right, Sarah, you're my last card of the night. And welcome, Sarah S., new name, new face. Glad to have you here. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone, if you aren't already. I have a couple newcomers here tonight. Oh, my ear is ringing. Why is my ear ringing? Okay, Spirit, message for Sarah. Oh, that breeze feels good coming in. You got some air elementals on your side, Sarah. The Magician, you are ready. All right, so this is my card of magic. So this is, as I was talking about the air elementals, this is using all of the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and your knowledge of how to work with them as an individual to kind of bring in the reality that you want to experience. And through that, you get to tap into your own magic. So maybe working with air to start and just get really comfortable working with air, communication, you know, however that works for you. Work with the element of air, even just the air elemental. Spend time in the wind. Talk to the clouds, you know? See how it makes you feel. All right. Katie's angel. Thank you, little one. I am in the middle of making a big decision. That was perfect. Oh, great. I love that. Yay, thank you. Saw a blue orb last night. Nice. You're welcome, John Vinny. You're welcome, Free. You're welcome, Tila. Thank you for the great reads and insight. You're welcome, Doug. Oh, I lost it again. In a stupor, definitely. Sending you all healing, love, and light from Sarah. You're welcome, John. Been really bad. It's been really bad. It's all preparing us for the great shift in consciousness through the portal Omega point. Yes. 11:11. Oh, we missed 11:11. Gemini. Yes, of course. I knew it. I was making my prayer, Doug, or I would have beat you. You're welcome, Sarah. All right, does anybody have any more questions? We've got about 5 more minutes left before I call it. Card for everyone for the night. Some of you might be falling in love, whether this is with yourself or another person. Be sure to balance those emotions, okay? Don't let them take you over and take you down. If you get into a dip, ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? If you get triggered, ask yourself, why am I triggered? And once you figure out why, maybe try to change the why by seeing something good in what could come out of that. So what could I use as an example? So you're starting in a relationship and there's some kind of ghosting going on and you get triggered by it. Ask yourself why you're triggered. Is there some kind of abandonment or need for that person to make you feel reassured that you are worth of their love? And then figure out maybe where that comes from. Be like, well, I had this experience as a child, blah, 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 and I feel like this is a repeat of that experience. So then you can go back and you can be like, I forgive this person for, being a part of that experience in my reality. I'm grateful now that I'm having an awareness that was a past reality that is now repeating itself. I'm grateful for my awareness that I do not want to repeat this reality anymore. And then look at a way that you can change that reality. So this person ghosted me. I don't know why. I'm feeling inadequate because of it. Instead of feeling that way, go, you know what? This person ghosted me, but maybe they need some time alone. And this is giving me an opportunity without them distracting me to really work on myself. And then you change that from being a victim of being ghosted to being in a positive opportunity to grow and expand on yourself. So that's one of the ways you can start working through some of that. Let's see. What spirit was the blue orb? Masculine, feminine intentions. If it was an orb, not 100% sure. Interesting. So it could have been a spirit guide that has more of that blue frequency. So it could have been working with the blue ray energy, the energy of blue itself. So coming through the throat chakra. So helping you work through self-expression, speaking your truth, being authentic. This could be, I know a lot of the Syrian beings will kind of show up in this blue energy. I know inner earth beings will kind of show up in that blue energy. So so many different spirits could be the blue orb. So you really have to tune it into your own sense of self and discernment to figure out, what does it feel like to you? What does it feel like to you? Feminine blue orbs. Not sure if you meant question for cards or question for you. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not doing any more cards. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. Oh, questions. Oh, any more questions for me? Yeah. Any more questions for me? Not doing any more cards. Just me individually. You're welcome. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. Like I said, it's been an interesting last couple days. That's why I've been kind of putting off doing those healings until things kind of simmered down. Luckily, like after my I did some clearing, some energy clearing. I had a morning session. Was feeling really great after that. That was fantastic. I feel like today I kind of turned the corner. It was like yesterday, the day before yesterday, and the day before that, I just felt like drugged. It was just so hard. I was just like napping all day just to try to function. Your ear was ringing? All right, so I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. 916, that's my code. I love you all so much. I'll see you next Friday, if not before then.